Alright, we're here at the Dollar Tree. This is a new one I've never been to. Let's hope they have something that I haven't seen before. Alright, so it doesn't look like they have too much down here. That's okay. Ooh, Rabid. This is the remake of Rabid by the Saucepan sisters. This was quite a controversial movie because of the cover that is now censored, it seems. Yeah, I'll take that. I wish it was a Blu-ray, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. Ripper Streets 4. Bullets for the Dead. Into Jackson. Oh boy. Goto. Take Rabid. Got a shop in Goldsboro that I've been to a few times called Second Fling. Let's hope they have something. One thing I hate about this place is their box sets are behind the counter, so I have to bother somebody that works here to even look at them. I mean, I could see a lot of them from here. Hopefully you guys could see them too. Looks like a lot of run-of-the-mill stuff. But I'm looking for that diamond in the rough, you know? Bunch of DVDs that have no business even being in a special case. Looks like generic TV shows. World War II with Walter Cronkite. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over there. Alright, so here are the color-coded movies. Not really color-coded, but somewhat. Last time I was here, they were even more so. Escape Room on DVD. I think the DVDs are up front. I mean, that's cool, but I'd rather it on Blu-ray. And it is $3, so it's out of my price range. Still looking for the first one on DVD with Jason Scott Lee. Very out of print, very hard to find. Disney has forgotten about it. I think that was their first live-action animated film. The Angel Doll. Oh, it looks like shit, doesn't it? It's not too late. Interesting. Senior class of 2009. So this is a high school film? Baptist school? Okay. Oh, thanks. And just run-of-the-mill stuff. Flamingo Kid. Anchor Bay one. I wonder if that's fetching anything. Blow Dry. Wow, I've never seen that. Josh Hartnett movie. Another Josh Hartnett movie, Black Hawk Down. Body Double. Aristocats. Gold one. This is going for $3. The price scheme, essentially, the longer it stays here, the cheaper it gets. I like it. I mean, it'd be easier if everything was just a set price, I guess, but... Obras Maestras de Cine. Tracy Takes On. June 27th. It's $3. I wonder if I could sell it. Ninth Gate. You don't see that one every day. I wonder if this is out of print now. It's a good one. One of my favorite Polanski films, I'd say. Down onto the floor. I've been on a World War II kick lately, so I think I'll take this. It's $3. Well, not for $3. It's hard to take the plunge on $3 if it's something I'm not too sure about. even heard of. Screener for Recipe for Disaster. Mel Gibson, Chain Reaction. Oh yeah, I know this one. This is a very early Mel Gibson film. I'm not sure if he's the lead. It's like somewhat of a disaster film, I think. Yeah, gotta check that one out. I'm sure it has a better release than that one. O'Hara's wife. Trinity is still my name. Yeah, alright, that's gonna do it for this side. We've got some more right here. A Family Man, The Unsaid, Matt Dillon, Sean Young. These are two flicks I've never heard of. Older ones too. Ooh. It's a Warner Archive. I think I have this at home sealed, so I'll take that and sell my sealed copy. Fire. Film by Deepa Mehta. A.R. Rahman, I know that name. I think A.R. Rahman did Slumdog Millionaire soundtrack. I will probably take this. I don't know much about it. I know some of you guys do. Cocoon. I wonder if this is fetching anything. The Blu-rays out of print and hard to find. So maybe. Substitute 1 and 3. Oh, that's strange. I don't think it's going for anything. Private Peaceful. Joan of Arc. Artisan release. I haven't checked a couple of these artisan releases in years, so I might as well see if they're fetching anything now. Future Shock. That's cool. Oh, some John Wayne films that I don't see very often. It's one of these religious, the end of the world is coming movies. There's a bunch of those. Last Jedi. Yeah, I can't really resell that. Red Hot Country. Namu, My Best Friend. What is this? I don't think it's something I'm interested in, but maybe I could sell that. I've never seen this before. Namu. What is this even from? It looks like the 70s. Is that Steve McQueen? Wizard of Paws. The Amazing Wizard of Paws. Oh, that's a stretch. Paws. Oz. Josie. A guy thing. They have these oddly wrapped up box sets down here. Or some box sets. I'm confused. Rob Roy. Alright, that looks like it's gonna do it. Let's see what I'm taking out of this stack. Definitely not taking all of it. Gotta do some research. Checking out this flea market and antique marketplace. This is in Goldsboro. Been here once before, and let's hope they've got some new stuff. Alright guys, so here's a spot at this flea market that always has movies. They have the Complete Wire series for $10, which is quite good. And they also have the How I Met Your Mother series for $10, the entire series, and Californication, all for $10 a pop. So I know I can flip those. Well, I'm pretty sure I can. And I found these, Safe House Steelbook, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Blu-ray, Waterboy Blu-ray. Now I'll have to swap out these cases, but I'm okay with that. Here's stuff down here. This spot had a lot of cool stuff last time, so hoping they have some stuff this time. So far so good, I guess. Got all the multi-packs down here. These are really worth the swap. Yeah, so a lot of these are swapped out. The cases are swapped out, but the art for the Blu-rays at least is still intact. So that's why I'm snagging some of the ones I don't have. Hole fillers, I'll say. Galapagos, BBC, yeah. Need that one. Where's the gum? I have Forrest Gump, of course. Castaway, that's one I don't have, I've been looking for. $2 a pop ain't terrible. Ernest Goes to Africa, jeez. I don't think that's flying for anything these days. Probably doesn't hold up too well. I didn't even like it back in the day. So. It's not bad for $2. Or maybe even $1. Some of these I remember looking at last time. Not all of them though, there's definitely some new ones. That's a really cool set for $2. I think I have it, but you can always resell it. The whole Fokker collection for $2, yeah. Hot Tub Time Machine, Evil Dead, that's my boy, Luther. Role Model, ooh, Wedding Singer, $2. Take that on blue. Goon. If it wasn't like the French one, it's got the French on the side, I'll pass on it. Tucker Dale vs. Evil. I don't think that's out of print or anything, is it? I don't see it often, that's why I'm wondering. Devour. John Singleton collection here. What I'll take. Chris Porter. Ugly and Angry. Ronin. Okay. The Dead Girl. It's not the Dead Girl I was thinking it was. Great Barrier Reef, BBC Earth. Yep. Human Giant. I remember these guys. That's right, Aziz Ansari. I remember Human Giant. Really funny comedy troupe. Wow. It's been a while since I thought of them. Steve McQueen. Nice set. It's water damaged. Yeah, a little bit of water damage, sadly. What's this? Range 15. Yeah, that looks really bad. Looks really bad. Some more Blu-rays here. Weird Millers. That's one I've been wanting to see. Maybe. $2 might be too much for right now. I saw that Evolution is finally getting a Blu-ray. Hey. That looks like it's going to do it. Oops, back here. Secret Life of Pets, Grown-ups, Shadow of Hell. What am I doing? Alright, I'm going to take a look at what I'm taking. And guys, you always want to double check because I just found this, which I believe is really hard to find. I think I have my copy at home. The artwork's a little scrunched up because of the case it was forced into, but that's okay. We'll swap it out and... I spot movies and books and magazines and... Ooh, NWO. Not for $10 though. Oh wow, look. These little guys. Gremlins. Got a couple of them at home. Got a bunch of the Gremlins ones. Got this one at home. A bunch of Elvis. Cool. Got Warrior for 12. More pricey. More pricey for my blood. Books that I see every day at my bookstore. Ooh, horror movies. $2. Well, that's good. Let's hope there's something I don't have. Night of the Dead. More shocking than Reanimator. I highly, highly, highly doubt that. Corpses Cafe. Oh yeah, that looks like 90s goodness that I've never heard of. Oh yeah, everybody knows this horror movie. Godsmack the Hand. Murder Loves Curious. Murder. A bunch of shitty vampire movies. Luna, got that at the Dollar Tree. No One Could Protect Her. This looks like an older one. No, maybe not. Yeah, it looks like 80s. Early 90s. I have to check. Blackwater Vampire. Yeah, that's funny. Pick this up somewhere. I forget where exactly. Little thrift shop somewhere. Ebola. Got. Whisper, never heard of. Torment. Weird bunny thing on the front. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. I wish they had more. But we'll take a look at these and see what I'm taking. Oh, not that. I've shown you guys this place before. Carpe Nukem. That's awesome. From Duke Nukem Forever. Little Duke bust. I wonder how much this is. Of course, it doesn't say. All the other ones have a price except for this one. I wouldn't mind that. I like little things like that. I don't buy super big toys and things, but I like small stuff that I can put on my shelves. A bunch of stuff back there. Cool. Bunch of pop figures, as you can see here. I have no idea which ones are worth anything and which ones aren't. Got some vinyl under some bowls here. They're priced accordingly. And you know what I came for. Movies mostly. And a SpongeBob controller. That's funny. Frisbees. Power Rangers birthday plates down there. That's funny. There's gotta be some movies around here somewhere. You never know. I feel like there was some in this area last time. There's a bunch of toys down here and cars, and Hot Wheels and whatnot.
Seriously. Yeah.
Some games, some books. Nothing I'm interested in there. Some games. I looked at these last time. Yeah, that's right. Last time I looked at this, I didn't pick it up because I didn't have it, but I think I'm gonna pick it up today. I'm sorry, I said what I meant to say was I thought I had it, so I didn't pick it up. And I got home and realized I had the other Star Trek games, but not this one. So for $5, if the commission is complete, so far so good. Oh yeah, perfect. Definitely take that. latest on the console. Beauty and the Beast. Bunch of Disney stuff here. Still need Iron Giant on Blu-ray. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, nothing I could use there. Alright guys, first things first, let me show you what I picked up to sell. No One Could Protect Her sounds interesting. I thought it was horror, but it's not. It's more of a thriller, but it's going for like 15-20 bucks, so I think I'm going to sell it off. Safe House, Twister, Poseidon. I might end up keeping this and getting rid of my other two. My single, Twister, and Perfect Storm. I don't remember enjoying not Werner Herzog, who did this? Wolfgang Petersen's Poseidon remake, but I might give it another shot. Does have Kurt Russell after all. Contact is fetching a bit, so I ended up picking that up after I went through the movies again. John Singleton, The Wire, Tucker Dale versus Evil is fetching about 10-15. Cocoon still fetching 15. Blow Dry around 15. Meet the Parents I think off camera if I'm not mistaken. Harold and Kumar, I already swapped out some of these cases like for Contact, but I don't have any more Blu-ray cases right now. Got a Bollywood movie or Tollywood movie called Fire. And then Mel Gibson in Chain Reaction. The other box sets, Californication and How I Met Your Mother, weren't quite worth it to flip. Now, this Chain Reaction movie I might end up keeping. It's actually a 1980 disaster film where Mel Gibson plays, like, bearded mechanic. So he's in it for, like 5 seconds, a little cameo, but of course they put his face right up front. But as far as I understand, it is a 1980 disaster flick. I don't know much else about it, but it sounds kind of interesting. I'm not sure how decent of a release this is, though. That's going to do it for the stuff that I picked up to sell, and actually not all of it. I'll show you a few more things at the end of the video. I have a little surprise to show you that I couldn't get on camera. On to the stuff that I'm keeping. Alright, so we got a couple hole filler Blu-rays here. The Waterboy, I'm selling off my sealed copy, actually, which is going to fetch me like 10 to 12 bucks. And definitely pay for this and make me some profits. So that's what I like to see. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Same thing, guys. I need to find some Blu-ray replacement cases for these guys, but getting rid of my DVD, and now I have the Blu-ray, Coen Brothers movie. Surviving Picasso, I have sealed. I just got to locate it and then sell that one and keep this one in the collection. Anthony Hopkins playing Picasso. Next up, we have Grave Encounters. This one I'm actually keeping in the collection. I thought I had it, but I actually only had Grave Encounters 2. So now I have both. This is really hard to find. I don't think it's on Blu-ray. The only one that I saw on eBay was going for like 30 bucks, and so I am thrilled to have this. One of my favorite found footage films of all time, to be honest. I believe it's in my top 10, and you can see the scrunched artwork there. It's not water damaged. It's going to decompress over time, or de-wrinkle, I should say. And yeah, very happy to have found this. I'm glad I went over the movies again. Always go over the movies a second time, especially if you're filming and talking. Rabid. This is the remake to Cronenberg's Rabid from the late 70s. I want to say 77 or 78. The Soska Sisters. This film was very controversial for the poster art, which had this woman without the bandage and her face all mangled and disgusting and infected. And I thought it was awesome. And there was a whole bunch of censorship campaigns to try to shut them down. It was ridiculous. And it's a horror movie, for Christ's sake, for adults. It drives me nuts, censorship sometimes, man. Or most of the time, if not all the time. David Cronenberg, of course, the original film, it says down there. Can't wait to check this out. Nobody that I really know in it, so that could possibly be a good thing. I guess CM Punk is in it, though. Star Trek Conquest on the PS2. This one looks really good. Bethesda put this out. I'm not sure if they helped develop it. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. They may have, but I think they just published it. This one looks cool. It looks kind of like a strategy game, like a tactical, turn-based strategy Star Trek. So I'm really excited to try this one out. I now have all the Star Trek games on the PS2, which are 3 of them, and I've not played any of them, to believe it or not. Wedding Singer. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. Believe it or not, guys, again, I've not seen this movie. This is the only Adam Sandler movie from the 90s I haven't seen. And it was one of my mom's favorites. Maybe that's why I've evaded it this whole time. No, I want to give this one a shot. Frank Karachi directed. And yeah, this is supposed to be a really great Adam Sandler movie from the 90s, so I'm glad to have it on Blu-ray. Great Barrier Reef, and we got another BBC one here. Galapagos. Very cool. BBC Video and BBC Earth. I love both of these geographical locations and am very interested in the life that exists within them. So I'm very happy to add these to the ever-growing BBC Earth collection. Corpses with Jeff Fahey. This is actually from 2004, so it's from the mid-noughts. It looks like mid to late 90s shot on video garbage. But apparently this is supposed to be like a poor man's Reanimator, so I'll take it. Good cover, good poster art, but yeah, the shots on the back look super cheesy. Murder Loves Killers 2, an odd title. Definitely going for a 70s kind of look there with the poster art, so that caught my attention. And the shots on the back look kind of goofy, but maybe it's going to be a fun, low-budget horror movie. That's what I'm looking for. It was released by Wellgo, so that's at least a good distributor. Everyone knows Killers Love Murder. It's a weird title, but did you know Murder Loves Killers 2? I get it, okay. A bloody awesome shock show, buzzing with scary smarts and twisted fun, Dread Central. Very cool. Happy to add this to the collection. And we've got Castaway, Tom Hanks, Robert Zemeckis directed film here. You know, I was in the mood for a Tom Hanks movie. I rewatched Saving Private Ryan recently, and I was like, I want to watch another Tom Hanks movie. He's just a feel-good kind of actor. And I realized I didn't have Castaway on Blu-ray, and I refused to watch it on the DVD, and here it is. I just had that debacle last week, a few days ago, actually, and of course, you know, the next thrift shop I run into, I find it. So, very happy to find this movie, Castaway. It's really a modern-day Robinson Crusoe sort of story about a mailman, or he works for FedEx, and he gets, or higher-ups on FedEx, and his plane goes down, and he's stranded on an island and has to survive. So, very Robinson Crusoe. And it's famous for the volleyball named Wilson. Human Giant. Man, I was so happy to find this. Back in the day, I used to watch Human Giant and Whitest Kids You Know when my buddies and I were doing stupid skits and being inspired by stuff like this. Aziz Ansari, this guy who I recognize but don't know his name, and that guy. Really funny skits that left an impression on me. We were, again, very inspired by these guys when we were doing skits about, 14 years ago or so when we were in our teens. So this is very cool to find season 1. I'm not sure if they ever did any other seasons, but this is so cool to have in the collection. And I have a surprise for you here. I've got some Laserdisc that I picked up at that flea market. Now, I couldn't get these on camera, guys. The music was blaring. I could have overdubbed it, but the real reason why I didn't do it was because these were displayed in a very poor way. I should have got some shots of them. They had hundreds of Laserdiscs in like-new condition, guys. I mean, this is, like, perfect. Now, I only pick up Laserdiscs and VHS and other formats when the movie is not on any other format. This movie here, Hit the Dutchman, is not on DVD, and I believe it is on VHS. So Laserdisc is probably the best way to own this. Now, I still need to do some more research to see if these, this is... I think it has a French DVD, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know if it's legit. I have to do some research. But Hit the Dutchman is actually... I don't want to spoil what's underneath it, so I'm going to cut right here. So Hit the Dutchman is actually a Canon film, but this is a very late Canon film release, and it's a gangster film called Hit the Dutchman, and I'm looking forward to checking this out. And next up, we have another Canon flick, Rescue Me. Now, this one, I think I found something pretty rare here, guys. This film is not on DVD as far as I know, and it is on VHS, but the Laserdisc is very hard to find and pretty much the best way to watch the movie. Michael Dudikoff, Steven Dorff film, that definitely helps with the value of it. Michael Dudikoff, not many people know, but that's okay. I don't want to show you what's underneath, so I'm going to flip it. So there you go. So Rescue Me, beautiful condition, digitally processed Laserdisc here. And now I need a Laserdisc player, of course. And I'm happy to have found some of these movies that never made it to the DVD or Blu-ray format. And now I have it in pretty much the best way that you could possibly see the film. So that's pretty cool. And you never know, a Blu-ray might be released and then I'll get rid of this. But for now, really happy to have this. Flip, Rescue Me. Next up, we have Payoff with Keith Carradine, Kim Greist, and Harry Dean Stanton. I've never even heard of this movie. So I was really happy to find this. Harry Dean Stanton looks like he's sort of a villain or a henchman, something like that. Very cool. Looks like an action movie from the 90s. And it's not on DVD or Blu-ray. So very cool to find this one, Payoff. And last but not least, we have Shoot Fighter. Shoot Fighter, Fight to the Death with the man Bolo Yeung. And that almost looked like Lauren Avedon there, but I don't think it is. Bolo Yeung, Mariam Dabo. William Zabka. Okay, yeah. So there are some other martial artists here. Martin Cove, Edward Albert. Interesting. So yeah, Bolo Young. Looks like Bolo Young is one of the lead roles. He's probably a supporting role. I'm not exactly sure. Either way, guys, don't think this ever came out on DVD. Happy to have it on Laserdisc. And I'll show you a few of the Laserdisc that I'm actually selling. And I'll go through these real quick. These are the ones I'm getting rid of. I'm selling because, you know, they're worth quite a bit of money. I think. I took a risk on a lot of these. They're $2 a piece. This one is sealed. It's up for like 30 bucks right now. Enemy Mine, sealed. The Flash, the TV pilot. That one's fetching a bit. Double Crossed, I think I'm actually going to keep this in the collection. I got to make sure it's not on any other format first. Baja, Oklahoma, that one definitely isn't on DVD. And Brain Smasher, this one is on Region B DVDs, things like that. I love this movie. I got to do more research on all these guys, obviously, but I'd love to have this movie on DVD or at least some format. And then last but not least, I'm selling these two as a lot. Missing in Action and Missing in Action 2, the beginning. I'm tempted to keep these, though, because it's freaking Chuck Norris, but I don't know. We'll see. That's going to do it for this Thriftin', guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. I will be getting back to my regular planned programming, 2 videos a week. You know, switching it up, not doing just thrifting videos, which I do enjoy doing, but I have a lot of other videos I want to make. Just haven't had much time lately. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg is out. Peace.